be fixed. With the names and spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems, I just scratched off the list. Amazing winning, solved on out my neck. Cause I've been getting it since the Tyler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put Prada on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like the like I'm Montana. Like I'm shit, like I'm real new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the and my friend. Bestie, I just my friend told her catch me.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday. Afternoon. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll see the West All-Stars taking on the Detroit Pistons. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got LeBron James, Antetokounmpo out there with Jokic. Then it's Curry, and it's DeRozan in at shooting guard.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Oh boy, to be young.
Again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Outside, Joseph. Grant against Giannis. And a wide open look for Cunningham. From outside, off the mark. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach about how he'll slow down LeBron tonight. Both had a good laugh about that. Coach said there's just no way to do it. Believe me, I've tried to come up with one. If there was a way to slow down LeBron, someone would have done it by now. LeBron's resume shows there isn't an answer for him, and there never has been. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's West now. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Bay. He kicks it to Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. Here's Grant. Bagley trying to free himself up. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
On its way from Curry for two. Detroit with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Joseph against Curry. And the rejection by Curry.
Great anticipation from Steph Curry and beautiful timing on that play.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the West All-Stars. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Grant outside. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
I like the play call. Get the ball to Grant above the rim. No one stopping that.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Joseph. It's a 6-point game. They double him with Jokic. Bagley the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
This is a familiar sight. Jeremy Grant making his way to the rim and finishing strong.
Here's DeRozan going inside and finished off by DeRozan.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Curry against Joseph. Now here's Bay. He's guarded closely. Great D that time from James. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Cunningham passes to Joseph. And here's Cunningham. The feed now to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. The West also making some changes. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jokic. And Paul subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Curry, good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pistons trail by 9. Outside Jackson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Curry. Ball finds Antetokounmpo. Now Curry, guarded by Jackson. Fires from the corner. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 5.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Now Hayes. Outside Jackson. Olynyk inside. Giannis is there. 5 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Antetokounmpo kicks to Curry. Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pistons trail by 8. Jackson looking around. Passes to Diallo. Now, here's Stewart. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's Curry. That time on the assist by James. He's got 7.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Hayes with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Back to Hayes. Outside for Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either. A shot missing. And so it's the West All-Stars with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Jimmy Butler is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Curry. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Hayes after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell, he's checked in for the West. Garland comes in for Paul. The pass to Diallo. Pass to Olynyk from past the arc. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars. Now the Pistons with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Hayes. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Knocks down the step back James. Jackson's got 5 now.
Now that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up that jump shot.
Curry against Jackson. Curry with another miss.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Stewart. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. The 17-footer. And the basket by Curry. And 12 points for Stephen Curry.
If the mid-range is what Curry can get, he'll take it. He won't waste a chance to score.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guys, not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Then for the West All-Stars, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Allen. James comes in for Butler. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Garland. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Curry with the 3. He scores a 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Pass to Bey. Over Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Grant following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Here's Cunningham. Bagley the pass to Grant. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pistons trail by 18. Passes it to Bay. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Joseph against DeRozan. Good on the bucket. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
Grant against LeBron. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so here are the West All-Stars. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and he gets it to go. LeBron's got his second bucket.
There's almost no stopping LeBron. He muscles his way right through contact.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
The West making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Doncic comes in for Stephen Curry. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Mitchell. Now here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Cunningham passes to Grant. Right side Joseph. Back to Grant. And he banks in the layup. Grant's got 6.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Grant's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Here's LeBron. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Joseph. The pass to Bay. No good on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And DeRozan, here we go.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Pass to Cunningham. Top of the key, Bagley. They get the rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. LeBron passes to Jokic. The drive by James, and he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Cunningham. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Anytime you can get LeBron something right at the rim, that's good offense.
Now, here's Cunningham. Guarded by Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Cade Cunningham.
First free throw is good. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And the West All-Stars have possession. James outside. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
Now, into the lineup for the West All-Stars.
Here's Curry with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Sometimes that shot feels like the equivalent of a layup, but it's 3 points for Curry instead of 2.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West All-Stars. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back to the action after this word. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Bay and Grant are the forwards. Corey Joseph is out there with Cunningham. And it's Bagley in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
DeRozan finds Curry. Puts up a three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Curry's got 21 in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And Detroit has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. James kicks to DeRozan. Driving inside. Here's Jokic. It's Curry outside. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
So for the West, Mitchell comes in for James. And it's Garland in for Curry. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Cunningham. And he drives in, uses the glass to finish the lane. Cunningham's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
He's on a roll. Can't let DeRozan get into rhythm. He will torch you all night.
Detroit with the ball. Out to the wing. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Joseph. Cunningham's got 8 here in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Antetokounmpo passes to Jokic. On the wing, DeRozan. He's defended by Bay. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Grant against Giannis. Grant kicks to Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Cunningham with the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Detroit making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Butler, he's checked in for the West.
One shot.
Here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks to Butler. Mitchell in the corner. Here's Garland. And the 3 off target. To the middle. Back to Joseph. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Joseph's got himself going there. His first points in the game on the deep ball.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Jeremy Grant. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Frank Jackson, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Hayes subbed in for Joseph. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jared Allen's checked in for Jokic. LeBron comes in for Butler. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Garland. Up again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
Allen against Jackson. Hayes the pass to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
From mid-range, they've been on fire today. Those jump shots have been falling all game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
1:43 left to play here in the third.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
LeBron kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Stewart. Outside Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Here's Hayes. Off target from outside. And so here are the West All-Stars. DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
.104 left in the third quarter. Hayes the pass to Stewart. There's the double team with Allen. And the rejection by Giannis. And he recovers it. And Stewart gets it to go.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And he finishes nicely on the layup. DeRozan's got 10 points in just the second half.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Here's Hayes. Stewart trying to get open. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great effort from Killian Hayes here. Pushing through the contact and finishing well.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Now, here's Stewart. Poke loose. Pass to Diallo. There's the lob to Jackson. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. The three from LeBron. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
The jumper of LeBron looking more and more pure. Bad news for the rest of the league.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the West All-Stars. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Jared Allen. Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Van Vliet in at the 2-guard spot. Here is Paul. LeBron James on the wing. And James throws it down.
The power of LeBron. Even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through.
LeBron James.
And that one misses. So it's Detroit now. Here's Livers. Takes a 3. West All-Stars with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The drive by James gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Hayes, defended by Paul. Hayes up top. Shot clock at 5. Here's Livers. And a miss there on the triple. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Always fun to watch James go off like this. He's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. The pass to Diallo. Here's Livers. Fades back. They get it back.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line for your Pistons, Hamidou Diallo.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Lee's checked in for the Pistons. The West also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Allen, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Diallo hits them both. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Butler kicks to LeBron. Another shot, and there's the drive. And yes, it's good. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, he has speed, power, skill. LeBron fearsome attacking the rim.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by the West. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Diallo. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Paul. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Lee outside. They double him with Mitchell. Plenty of space. And the basket by Livers.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. From deep. It's hauled in by Stewart. Here's Livers. Covered by LeBron. Here's Livers. Shot clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's LeBron. Giannis passes to Curry. Antetokounmpo kicks to LeBron. Here's DeRozan. Here's Jokic. Giannis dishes to Curry. Pass to DeRozan. Curry deciding where to go with it. Cans it from downtown. Curry's got 24 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The Pistons working the ball around now. And it's Livers missing. And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And James throws it down.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
And the Pistons with possession here. Inside, Garza. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
It's Curry with the drive. Jokic passes to Curry. From deep, LeBron. And they recover it. Pass to Giannis. And here's LeBron outside. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Livers the pass it to Stewart. Here's Livers. Garza. James covering. Cunningham inside. Good on the shot.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off? He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Now, here's Cunningham. DeRozan defending. Lee outside. He kicks to Cunningham. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
The inside. Giannis is there. Shots good by Lee.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Shot on the wing. No good. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
With it, I don't explain much. I just keep a chain tuck and keep a tuck. Started on that school bus, now I'm in a big truck. And us, we trust, and pigs hold my up. Never watching Friday in the old school, making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, sign my name. This major, bruh. Touch C notes every day, give away the ones. For me, she's available, no attitude, and she always down to make a move. Usually at a low-key spot with a plate of food. Overpriced, but it's cool, cause I'm hater-proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh fruit. Body like a Laker girl, too, but I can't hoop. Might around and drop 40 right in the booth. Lamert Park, never fold, but I'll bend the rules. Garthway 6F, Ben had a wrist swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Stapps. I used to wear Guess. Yeah, now Adidas pay me just to get fresh. Wake up, show type like Swantech. Can't out-rap me, Lord, I confess. Go with the kid, that's a safer. Me, I'm going for the win. They expect on my own connect.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the USA taking on the Detroit Pistons. And it's the Pistons to start out. Looking at the starting 5 for USA. Anthony out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Irving. Then it's Thompson, and it's Durant in at the 3. Now here's Joseph. Now the pass to Bagley. And it's sent back by KD.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Here's Irving, and the shot is good. Irving's got the opening field goal of the game for USA.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I did speak with the Pistons head coach for a little while. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
All right, thank you, David.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Down low, here's Bay. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, and once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Joseph against Irving. Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Well, Bagley's got some deep basketball roots. His grandfather won gold in 1964. He was the #2 overall pick in the draft that year.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one drops. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Now USA with it. Here's Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
As lanky as he is, you would think it'd be easy to throw Durant around or off balance, but nope. Even with contact, he'll still finish.
To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's KD. And the shot goes in. Durant's got his second basket.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep, really.
Pass to Cunningham. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And when you run pick and roll with Grant, you have to respect his jumpers. So that really opens things up for Jerry.
Now here's Cousins. Thompson from long range. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Thompson's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here is Irving. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Irving finds Durant. USA moving the ball around. Passes it to Thompson. Another 3 for USA.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Grant. To the middle. And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant. Lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for USA. Anthony kicks to Thompson. Anthony, the pass to Thompson. Cousins dishes to KD. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Grant outside. He takes it in. Oh!
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession.
So timeout called here, the first for USA. Pistons. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Marvin Bagley. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Jackson, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Hayes subbed in for Corey Joseph. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for USA. Kyle Lowry comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Now, here's Lowry. Wants to get it to Irving and does. And DeRozan kicks to Thompson. USA needs to get off a shot. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Durant dishes to Irving. Thompson passes to Lowry. Here's DeRozan. USA with another miss. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Hayes. Banked in off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
So it's USA now. Here's DeRozan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Hayes the pass to Olynyk. To the wing on the left. Jackson looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stewart. And DeRozan sends it back. And now USA on the break. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for KD.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Back to Olynyk. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And USA will go for a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Durant. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. George is checked in for Irving. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Thompson. Diallo the pass to Stewart. George with the defensive effort. USA leading by 6. Down low. To the inside. Outside for Jordan. Outside, George. Outside, Lowry. A 3-ball. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for USA. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on USA?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Hayes, and it's Jackson in at the 2-guard spot. Lowry from outside. The shot, no good. Pistons trail by 6, and there's the pass to Diallo. Here's Hayes, and that one is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Butler driving the lane, and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, that's just who Butler is, an opportunistic scorer who pounces on any available lane he sees.
Here's Jackson, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Hayes. Back to Jackson. Nice pass, right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
George, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Hayes checked in for Detroit. Passes it to Hayes. Wide open look. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Lowry. Here's Green, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So aggressive in everything he does. You know, Draymond often causes as much contact as he takes.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for USA.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them at early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah. And I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
Now, here's Joseph. Floats it up for Grant. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside DeRozan. George passes to DeRozan. Kicks it to Thompson. USA moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. Bay pulls it in. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham inside. Defended by George. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for USA. Great D that time from Bagley.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Bay, no good. Green kicks to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 11 points for Klay Thompson.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Cunningham inside. Working on Thompson, and stolen by Jordan. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. On the wing, George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 7-point USA lead.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Here's Bagley. Detroit, no good that time either. Now USA with it. Green left side. Pass to Jordan for 3. That shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. Outside, Joseph. On the pass to Grant. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by USA. Green, the pass to DeRozan. Out to Thompson. Pass to DeRozan. Dishes it to Green. Outside, George. Thompson from long range. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Cunningham. No good, unable to end this run. USA leading by 10. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Diallo's checked in for Cunningham. And USA will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for Green. KD's checked in for George. And Irving subbed in for Thompson. DeRozan brings the double team. Here's Diallo. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Diallo's got his first 2 points.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
DeRozan And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
For USA, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. A free throw dropped for DeRozan.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Bagley. Jackson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Hayes subbed in for Joseph. Now, here's Grant. He has 6. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Inside. And it's sent back by KD. Outside DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Pistons trail by 14. Outside Jackson. The feed to Grant. He kicks to Olynyk. It's stolen by DeRozan. Passes it to Irving. Cousins dishes to DeRozan. KD finds Irving. Cousins on the follow. And USA leads by 16.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Grant against Anthony. Pass to Olynyk. Outside Jackson. Back to Olynyk. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
A gifted scorer around the rim. Olynyk can finish over either shoulder, and he's got great touch.
With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And it's USA with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
On the court for USA, Kyrie Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony, and it's Durant, and it's Cousins in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 17. To the inside. Here's Bagley. The shot, no good. Nice D from Cousins. Thompson inside the line, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Man, it's so fun watching Thompson catch fire. He's such an elite scorer. He only needs a few to fall to get it going.
Here's Cunningham. Bagley trying to free himself out. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Grant.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Thompson, again USA.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pistons trail by 19. Cunningham with it. Now Anthony defending. Kicks it out to Grant. A 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the three tonight.
USA with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Anthony. Paul George comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Irving. Now here's Joseph. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Cunningham passes to Bay. Stolen by Thompson. Lowry kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Grant. Joseph with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Got that one up quick. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Joseph against Lowry. With the drive. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 9.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
And here are the Pistons now. There's the pass to Cunningham. And the shot no good, a bit short. USA leading by 22. Pass to Thompson. And George kicks to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Thompson's got 32 points in the game. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered by Thompson. Cunningham inside. It's up against Thompson. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half. Right side Lowry. Thompson outside. Another 3 for USA.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, this is something Bagley does very well. I mean, getting the position that he wants, taking his time, and throwing it down.
Thompson inside the line. And it's good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 37.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the aggressiveness Bagley plays with is so impressive, mainly because he forces the D to compromise.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for USA.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Olynyk, he's checked in for Grant. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. Frank Jackson, he's checked in for Cunningham. And Hayes subbed in for Corey Joseph. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Now look, an assist like that gets Durant more hyped than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a team.
1:41 left here in the third quarter. Hayes with it. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Bagley. Green with the block. And he gets it back. And that one drops. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for USA. Passes to Thompson. Back to KD. George, that's a two-pointer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Olynyk against Durant. Back to Diallo. Durant with the steal. Green with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Bagley with the block.
Almost 7 feet. Bagley has got the tools to be a great shot blocker.
George against Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Here's George. He's got 5. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Pass to Diallo. Back to Hayes. Stewart trying to get open. Softly drops in the floater. Hayes has got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And DeRozan kicks to Thompson. Durant dishes to Thompson. Offensive rebound.
Man, what persistence on the glass. Durant excels at staying after misses, using all that length and height.
And it's USA in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Jackson. He's out there with Hayes. Diallo out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Livers in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Diallo finds Hayes. 4 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's a completely new group for USA.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And you see the recognition. Thompson, dependable at getting it to the open man.
At the line for the away team, DeMar DeRozan.
So it's the Pistons now. Hayes the pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the dunk by Stewart.
Such incredible hops for a center. It allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
And finished off by KD.
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant. Never ceases to amaze.
Durant's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Jackson with it, picked up by Thompson. Jackson drives in. It's good. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
So it's the Pistons now. And there's the pass to Stewart. Outside Jackson. And it's sent back by KD.
Yeah, easy call.
Klay Thompson. At the line for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stewart. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's DeRozan driving to the basket. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Lee passes to Stewart. The dish to Hayes. Over Lowry. They get it again. Pass delivered. Second chance shot. And that one goes long. And here's George. He'll bring it up for USA. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Lee. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now here's Lee. Pass to Stewart. To the paint. Here's Hayes. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And here are the Pistons now. Lee outside. To the middle. And the basket by Livers.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Now, here's Stewart. Hayes finds Stewart. Plays it up off the glass.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now here's Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The three-pointer is right on target.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Livers, and it's sent back by KD. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Jackson is checked in for the Pistons. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass delivers. Puts one up from 19. No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Irving passes to Jordan. Here's Anthony. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
That one good for 2.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Barnes finds Irving. Back to Barnes. From deep. Doesn't go that time. Now the Pistons take it the other way. It's Jackson with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for Detroit, Frank Jackson.
And he knocks down the first one. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for USA. DeRozan comes in for Jimmy Butler. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Anthony. Thompson dishes to DeRozan. Here he goes. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Livers. He's covered by Thompson. Jackson in the corner. That three off the mark.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
And he's good on the three ball.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
The pass to Anthony. And here is Lee to the paint. Here's Stewart, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At the line for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jackson.
Outstanding initiative there from DeRozan. And it's because of that take charge attitude he earns the call there.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Saban Lee.
And both free throws good for Lee. Right side Irving. So USA wins it. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
My wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddy Kane, I'm on some boss. Back of the 7 on some boss. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. Pull up to your...
Keep the glass tinted, I don't do fingerprinting. Bumper with the chrome finish, mesmerizing all the women. Right here, leave them winded. Game super tight, out of sight, fifth dimension. White walls, gold dating, such a beautiful friendship. Chevys, Caprices, Buicks, just a few I could mention. Slow and steady till she ready, I ain't new to this. In the single file line, like they serving detention. Got that get set, cause all this candy keep dripping. Going to
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on... Hey, Allie.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineup.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And the Lakers starting five. We've got Anthony Davis. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. And for the Pistons, they and Grant make up the forward pair. Cunningham is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Bagley in at the five, roaming the paint. So So Detroit will get the first possession. To the inside. And Davis with the block.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Bagley. Here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And Reeves pulls it down.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
James, that's good.
Tell you what, even though he's a little older now, James still a force in transition.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right. And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem? That's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's James. Davis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Here's Cunningham. Checked by Davis. And the basket is good. And Clark, LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Oh! Wow. Come on, with authority.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
First free throw is good. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work and be ready to adapt to league play.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. James goes in, and it's James with the jam.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Johnson against Grant. Another shot. And the layup is good.
Well, I tell you, I think Grant's athleticism was what allowed him to win out there.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. James passes to Westbrook. James outside. Pass to Westbrook. Right side Johnson. James up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James double teamed. Johnson passes to James. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Joseph. Here's Cunningham. Bay outside. Grant, the pass to Bay. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Johnson finds James. There's the drive. The Pistons clear it.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Grant. That shot off. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Lakers trail. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And James gets it to go. And Detroit has possession. Pass to Cunningham on the wing. Bay hits a three-pointer. Bay's got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Timeout called for the Lakers.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. James passes to Howard. Outside Monk from deep. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. .151 left in the first quarter. And there's James on the assist by Westbrook. He's got 10.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Now Jackson. Stewart, the pass to Diallo. Into the lane. Back to Stewart. Over James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James.
At the line for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Howard. And here's James. Covered by Diallo. And slam dunk by James.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man. Like a lot of young players, B.A., it took Monk some time to get going, but he's found his stride in the NBA now.
And finished off by Stewart.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face.
How about that guy's a big-time answer? He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
He was all alone on that one.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Hayes. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
James passes to Westbrook. And here's Howard. Outside Monk. Here's Davis. Here's James. Pass to Monk. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Pistons leading. Jackson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And there's another one for the Pistons.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Howard, and that's not going to go. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Pistons on top, leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Frank Jackson. And it's Diallo in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Jackson to pass to Hayes. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Here's Olynyk. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Now the Lakers moving it up. Back to Horton Tucker. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Well, the Pistons shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And here's Stewart to the middle. Here's Jackson. Banked it in off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 2. And, you know, taking a look into your crystal ball, Clark, which team you think has the brightest future?
Well, that's a tough one, B.A. There are a lot of teams that have really some outstanding young stars on their rosters. I mean, you look at the Celtics with Tatum and Brown. That duo is dynamic. And then the Mavs with Luka Doncic. Clearly, that guy is a star and a long-time star barring injury. And how about the Pelicans? Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. The Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Mikal Bridges. I mean, those are 4 teams I rattled off that would fall into that category for sure.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And slam dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Joseph, pounded by Westbrook. Here's Joseph, and it's blocked by Davis. Pass to Reeves. To the wing on the left. Back to Westbrook. Here's Davis, and it's rejected. Here's Joseph to the paint. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the talent is evident. A big man who can go out and get you a double-double any night. Plays with just an infectious energy, too.
Grant finds Bagley. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
For Detroit, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. When it comes to Bagley, one question mark I have is his health. And if he might be injury prone, Grant.
Well, the good news, BA, for him is that he's young. Hopefully he's able to shake off these nagging injuries. Let's face it, the more he's on the court, the more confidence he'll gain.
Westbrook, pass to Davis. Double team on James. Back to Davis. Inside. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Reeves. James outside. Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the Lakers call time here.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancers.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Your Pistons dance, the dance team.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. James double teamed. Davis finds Westbrook. James against Bay. Back to Davis. Pass to James. Howard inside. It's blocked. Now here's Grant. From 11 feet away. Up again.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
1:25 left to play in the half. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Joseph. Outside for Bay. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Lakers in the lead. Here's James. Here he goes.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Detroit calls timeout. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
So for the Pistons.
Your Pistons dance, the dance team.
Down low. Here's Jackson. James with the block.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejections.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense. And Russell Westbrook on the move once again. This time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
James against Jackson. Pass to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Jackson. Excellent D there from Davis.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Keeps it alive.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
And it's Olynyk with a jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Well, it just be us. Yeah, we got to go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos. We got to move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So it's the Lakers now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. They've got Johnson. He's out there with LeBron James. Anthony Davis is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. Detroit shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Joseph. Here's Cunningham. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside for Bay. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Westbrook's gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. On the wing, Bay. Here's Joseph. Outside for Grant. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
James double-teamed. From deep, Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 17.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's Cunningham missing.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Cunningham. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Grant's shot is off.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Detroit calls timeout. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Ryan. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it?
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Monk passes to Anthony. Now Johnson. Pass to Monk. This one for 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. For Detroit, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Rebound, the Lakers.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Johnson against Bagley. It's Johnson with a drive. Monk for 3. Knocks down the long J. Monk's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Here's Bagley. And there's the bucket. Staying with... Offensive glass getting it done.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And he lobs it up top. And the officials call a traveling violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
For the Lakers.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
For Detroit, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Hayes, the pass to Olynyk. Jackson outside. The ball's knocked loose. Anthony against Grant. Back to Anthony. Westbrook outside. Pass to Horton Tucker. And here's Johnson. Anthony right side. Left side Johnson. Here's Horton Tucker. And the three off target. Jackson outside. Diallo with the ball. Now Olynyk. No good on the shot. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-6 run.
You know, you talk about best-kept secrets. Talen Horton Tucker was the youngest player in the 2019 draft and was taken 46th. Looks like he's a steal.
Jackson can't get it to go.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Drains the triple.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Back to Horton Tucker. Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Bradley. Westbrook outside. Anthony with it. He's covered by Grant. Goes up on the baseline. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got his second basket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
From 11 feet away, it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Bradley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Hayes, Amadou Diallo out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Jackson in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Here's Westbrook. Here's James. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, you got to put a body on Davis when he goes up in the air, because if you don't, it's too late. You'll be Instagrammed.
Davis has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Hayes. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then, boom, right to the rack.
Here's Jackson. Buries it down low. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's James. Soft touch off the glass.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Olynyk. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
You know, once LeBron's at the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, because he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
Detroit calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide-open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Diallo. Cunningham's checked in for Jackson. And Joseph is subbed in for Hayes.
Corey Joseph.
Bay outside. Back to Joseph. To the inside. Here's Olynyk. No luck on that one. Davis with the defensive effort. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Bagley passes to Olynyk. Bay from long range. Sinks the tray.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Bay against James. And there it is for him. James has got 40 points.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. They get it back. Bagley buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Davis. Great positioning on the put.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
For Detroit, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bagley. Basket counts. Bagley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And James throws it down. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Bagley. Olynyk in the post. Covered by Johnson. Bay with it. 5 on the clock. Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. James passes to Davis. It's James on the wing. Right side Davis. Pass to Reeves. The 3 is up. No good that time. And the Pistons going the other way now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out Is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. That free throw good from James.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the king in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
And slam dunked by James.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Livers. Check by James. Shot's good by Livers.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time.
Woo. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distraction. Kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Driving to the basket. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't